Hello friends, welcome to Unique Designers India. Today we are going to see the next stitch in our Aari embroidery tutorial classes. Already in the previous class we learned how to do the French knot embroidery. Today we are going to see a little type of application of French knot embroidery. That is, I am going to tell you like where in another way we can apply French knot embroidery. I've drawn a simple line here. This stitch can be used for a neckline border or even for a big border of the big motif. You can apply the stitch. From here I'm taking the needle. The thread. First we are using the zari thread and making chain stitches. We are making chain stitches in a zigzag pattern. Make a cross stitch here, a little long one, and another cross stitch here. Next one, it is just the zigzag stitch without the base, and it is a little bigger in size also. Same way we have to complete the line like this, and while taking the stitch here, make it little tighter, and then again for every stitch make it little tighter so that the thread doesn't pop out. Let me complete the line. Now we have completed the zigzag line, and can you see the V shapes here? Inside these V shapes we are going to make French knots. Just take the thread from here. I have taken 5 by 5 10 strands of silk thread and using the needle number 6, that is the Capoterra needle number 6. Same way you have to hold the thread with the left hand, keep the needle on the thread, one time on the top and the other time on the down side, then put the needle in the same point. It's the same French knot, just a different kind of application. In previous class I told you like how to do it in clusters and in scatter type and in inside boxes, but now we are going to do it in a border type design. Same way, inside every V shape you can make a French knot. You should be very careful that the zari should also be visible. The knot should not be very big and it should not cover the zari. It should be of the exact size of the V. That is the V shape dent. So you can do it in the same way to complete the whole border line. You can even use these lines to finish for your blouse designs also. For example, in the sleeve you can make lines, just straight lines like this from the shoulder, and it will be very nice. You can even use multicolored threads. It's a very simple and easy work to do. Though French knot is time consuming, you don't have to concentrate on different kinds of materials. Only zari and thread will be enough, but you can complete a whole blouse, or you can even try in your chudidar tops. So let me complete and then show you. So now I have completed this line. You can see the zari and also the knots both are visible. You can try this for neckline or even just straight lines you can try. Now we are going to do the next French knot work with sequins. Till now we have done only French knots. Now we are going to do sequins and French knots together in this flower type motif. I have taken the needle number 7. Already I have explained about the needles, and this is needle number 7. I am using this needle just because the sequins can easily pass through this. You can even check with the sequins. Just take one single sequin and pass it through the eye portion of the needle and check whether it is easily passing through. Only then it is the correct thing. Now take the needle from the downside in the center of this dot. Same, I've taken only the 5 by 5 10 strands of threads. And now take a sequin, that is a chunky, and pass it till the end of the thread. Leave it here. Now you can do the same French knot. Hold the thread with the left hand, keep the needle on the thread, make it once on the top and then down, and again put the needle inside the same center hole of the chunky. Now you can see the chunky with the knot on the top. You can use this as a dot for any kind of blouses or any kurtis. All over dots you can use this one. Now I am going to make it in a round motif so that it will look like a flower. Take the needle from the downside and load the thread with the chunky till the end, and then again make a knot, put the needle inside the chunky hole. Same way you can complete all the dots. Now we have completed the French knot with sequins. Now let us see how to do the Lavangam stitch. Lavangam stitch is just a long tight French knot. Let us start with this flower. In center you have to do again the same thing, but before that I will do the lines alone. Start from the bottom of any one of the lines. Now I am using the Capotera needle number 6 because it is only thread work and no sequence work. And same way like we do for French knot, keep the needle on the top of the threads, take the thread on the top of the needle and again to the downside. Then for French knot we used to make the put the needle in the same point, but for Lavangam stitch make it little longer and put at the end of the line. Put the needle inside the end of the line and same way hold the thread with the left hand. While holding this thread, it should be very tight, only then this part will not pop out, otherwise this thread will be coming out. So hold it tight and make the knot. So this looks like Lavangam with a stem and a ball at the top, so it is called as Lavangam stitch. And I'll do the other one on the opposite side. Same way you have to keep the needle on the top of the thread, then take the thread, make a knot and put the needle again at the end of the line. Same way we can complete all the lines so that the flower is complete. We have completed the whole flower. Same way using this Lavangam stitch we can try even a leaf. In this flower we have used only straight lines, and in leaf we are going to use cross lines, that is slanting lines. Every time when you make a leaf, first consider the middle line, and the midpoint of the middle line is here. We have to start a little above the midpoint, maybe here. You can start from this point, take the thread out and make the Lavangam stitch till the tip of the leaf. And now we are going to the second line. Take the needle move the needle little downside to the stitch and then take it out again. Now make a cross stitch like this so that we get the exact shape of the leaf. Every time you start the stitch you have to make the leave a little gap in between the previous one. You have to concentrate on the slanting line. If you make horizontal lines, it won't look nice. And keep up the shape of the leaf also. First let us finish the right side of the leaf and then go to the left side. And while making Lavangam stitches, be careful that you don't make very long stitches. Only short Lavangam stitches will look very nice and neat. It will be filling. If you make long stitches, when you make the stitch it will look neat and good, but after removing the cloth from the frame it will become very loose and the threads will pop out. So always Lavangam stitches should be of minimum size of 1 centimeter and not more than that. Let me complete the other side of the leaf also. So now today we have learned how to apply French knot in a different way, and also how to use sequins and French knots together, and also the Lavangam stitches. We have made Lavangam stitch in a flower shape and also in a leaf shape. Do practice this, and I'll give you a small homework motif. Already I've drawn it here. It is a bunch of flowers. There is only just 3 flowers. I've written what are the stitches to be applied in every line. So first let me explain this flower. In this flower you have to make the outline with zari line chain stitches, and inside this lavender color line you can make Lavangam stitch, and then for this stem like portion you can do zigzag stitches with zari, and for these 2 flowers you can do double color Lavangam stitch. For the lavender color lines are a little smaller and the blue color lines are a little longer. Same like that you can do 2 layer of flowers, 2 layer of Lavangam stitches. First you can do one size and then the other color and the other size. Let one color be little longer, the other one be shorter, so it will give a fluffy look. And then for the leaf you can use the same Lavangam stitch and make it in the slanting lines. And for the bow you can even use chain stitches, and here you can do some filling with chain stitches. This picture of this homework will be uploaded in the blog, and the blog link is provided in the description. Just check it and then practice with this motif also. Keep practicing, and thank you all for watching. Bye.